Hello, hello. Are you here, David?
Yeah, I'm here.
And you,
Yes,
Leby?
of course. I'm here.
Yeah. Put more close to your mouth.
I can hear
Yeah.
you.
Say again something.
Hello, hello.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good evening. Good evening. How can I
Okay.
put this? Okay.
Now your time.
1, 2, 3.
You are here, start again. Another episode of Mais 971 Podcast. I'm Dido Bastos, my friend Davo, my brother Ryan Bastos, and our special guest, Leby. Say hi, Leby.
Hi guys. Thank you so much for having me here. It's a big honor actually, and I really appreciate it. And I'm really looking forward to have a great podcast tonight.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you. Say
Nice,
something,
nice,
Davo.
Okay, guys, we are live. Welcome back. Amazing guest tonight, Leby. I think we have a lot of to talk and a lot of interesting topics.
Yeah.
And yeah.
How are you, Leby?
I'm okay actually. Everything is fine. I'm just happy because of my last match, and yeah, everything. is amazing.
man, but your last match you win and your was your first fight, right?
It was my first MMA fight. Yeah.
Man, how you feel? Say something about this.
Well, it's really different feelings because I have been competing in in a jiu-jitsu competitions, but they're once you get inside the cage and you hear that lock of the door of the cage
Like
and
that.
you're
There is no way out. Huh?
it's now it's real, you know.
Yeah. Now it's not the training. Now
Exactly.
it's yeah.
but
nice.
but it was really amazing feeling, and I really liked it. And I can't wait to fight to fight again soon.
But
Nice.
how old are you?
I'm 24 now.
And you say something about your history, how you was kids and which sport you makes before of
Yeah.
jiu-jitsu.
True, yeah. Okay, so I came to the UAE here in 2008, and before that I used to live in Libya, and I used to do because we had a farm in Libya, so we used to do blend the food and everything by ourselves. And then there was an incident that happened to me back in 2008 where I lost my mom, so I had to come here to live with my father. Then I joined Zayed
Program. Jiu-Jitsu school.
the school's program in the Zayed in the Zayed Thani school.
Yeah.
Maybe you young.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then so the coaches was Marcelo and was Hayes. Then actually I didn't jiu-jitsu in the beginning because I was what's this,
What's going on?
yeah,
What these guys are doing, you know?
But that point that you hello. But that point now that you say I was not is because your religion or there is a religion?
No. It's not about the religion, but when you're young and you have because most of guys here they have only one goal, which is they need to be a football player.
Like in many countries, even my countries, everybody wants to be basketball player, you know? So
Exactly, yeah, and
that's normal.
It's true.
Yeah.
So it's a funny story actually how I got into jiu-jitsu, where as I said, I didn't like it in the beginning, and then one day my coach Marcelo told me to come join and check it out, So I came to the class and there was one guy who's 1 year older than me, and when you are young you wanted to show you're a big guy and stuff like that.
Of course,
so
yeah.
I was yeah, sure, let's
see.
fight.
Yeah.
So I fought with them, and actually I was skinny and tall that time, and the guy was way shorter than me. So I was like this, and he was here. So we start fighting, and I don't know anything about fighting, and then all I knew that you can't punch or you can't kick. You just need to like take the guy down and
Down.
control, you know.
And hold him down as much as you can.
Exactly.
Yeah,
and
nice.
then was fun. And then like so we started, and then the guy took me down, and then I was like, what's going on here?
Now is the difference.
Yeah,
huh?
I mean, like, I am a big guy, and he's like a short guy and stuff like this, and like he take me down
And control you and dominate you. And,
and then like to be honest, like I felt shame, you know, like
Yeah. But that's the normal thing for every one of us. Everybody experience this kind of thing, and after that you really go inside of.
That's very true, yeah. And then, like from there, I just like told my coach that like I want to try this training. Then, like I started doing like the training for the classes. So like we had one class a week. No, sorry, like we had 2 classes a week.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, but then like you know like to be more like more jiu-jitsu fighter, you need to do it like more than like twice a week. So what I did is I used to come like in the break time, and I was like so I didn't.
So you were committed, pretty.
True, yeah, because like all I want is like to have my revenge back, you know, like from the guy who like talked me down like in the beginning. You know?
Yeah,
But you train? Did you train also wrestling or not?
No, actually, like I trained wrestling after what's called like in a few years after I started jiu-jitsu.
Jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, and so we started like training, and like I remember my first jiu-jitsu competition. It was the school's competition.
How long after you started jiu-jitsu you went to first competition?
Like 1 year.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
True. So how I started with I started at the age of 11. So like to
Age of-
start jiu-jitsu, so you under 16 you have to go like you have to pass like through a lot of belt like stages.
Yeah.
So like I start with the white, and then with the gray, yellow,
stripes, everything. Yeah.
But how was that first competition, man?
Well, the first competition like went really well. I won like the first place, and then that was like the best feeling, you know, like
Nice,
like,
man.
it's amazing, you know, like. And to be honest, like I still have the first medal, like as what's it called.
Man, but to be honest,
frame.
it's the first time I feel, I know that, but I feel one guy say I get in jiu-jitsu from the school. I give class in the school and I cheat. I know that, but sometimes I'm feeling this, you know.
Yeah, it's very interesting, and it's very nice to hear that somebody start to go from the school and he reached actually the MMA now.
Yeah, man. Yes.
Yeah, not only jiu-jitsu, he went for a cage, man.
That's
Yeah.
very true. Yeah, and then like I did jiu-jitsu, and then I started doing I did judo. I am
Here also,
yeah, and I did it for like a couple of years. And then I did
Which-
wrestling as well.
Which belt you have in the judo?
I have brown belt.
Oh, nice.
In the judo, and I
Nice.
did wrestling as well. I did
Good.
the freestyle, and I did the Greco-Roman.
I
So
train
both-
Greco-Romano
Yeah,
also.
yeah.
Both of them.
But
Nice.
yeah, both of them, and it was really cool actually. And so, after 1 year and a half, I fought in the World Championship, the Abu Dhabi World Championship. It was in 2010.
This one of jiu-jitsu.
That was jiu-jitsu. Yeah.
Like a kid from school.
Yeah, like from school, and I still have a picture like of me today where I was like, I was a white belt, I was a yellow belt, and then trust me, like it was that was like the best feeling like in my life, you know, like winning the world, like the
You
world
win. You
championship.
won.
Yeah,
You had the first place.
Yes, I got the first place, you
nice,
know,
nice,
and like
nice.
I was skinny, so like when I look at it now, I see like the big difference. Like I'm here, and like I'm like this, you know.
But Leby, how come that idea to participate of MMA? How start this in your mind, man?
Well, because I have got my jiu-jitsu black belt in 28th of January 2019, and then like I was like, okay, so like like this, like I'm not gonna say it's the end of the journey, but I'm going to say like why not like start a new journey, you know?
New era. New era, new things. Yeah.
True.
Nice.
So I started training like 7 months ago. Exactly, like doing MMA 7 months
Man.
ago.
But did you have the background from the boxing before, from striking, let's say not boxing, but general striking skills?
Well, I did karate, but you know, like it's totally different because like karate,
is.
you don't hit very hard.
Yeah, you control.
Yeah.
You need to control the punch, you need to control the kick.
True, yeah.
You cannot knock down, but it happens.
That's very true. And I still remember like the first day where like I went to the MMA training, and then like the guys was like training with me and stuff like this, and then I remember where like I got like the first punch, because in MMA everyone is like very excited like to do it. But like once you get the first punch like in your face, you will be like thinking, why? Like should they continue or like no? You know.
Yeah.
But who is your trainer, your coach?
I'm training with Lucio. And I'm training with Eduardo now.
I know Eduardo. We call him Wolverine.
Yeah. And as well as I'm training with Khalid Walid.
Nice.
I know.
Yeah,
He's my karate coach, and he's like my striking coach. And there's another guy called Sakai.
Sakai.
He's a kickboxer actually.
Very nice. And man, your students saw your fight or not?
Well, they saw and like they were very happy about it, and some of them like they were telling me that like I'm crazy because like.
Why you go, coach?
Yeah.
Why you go there? It's
like,
dangerous.
It's like
coach.
violent, dangerous, and like stuff like that.
You are good, coach. You are good, man.
But what I like it is because, of course, we can cheat in age, but if we doing also, you are better example that you can do,
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's very nice for your students, I think you got more respect of them.
That's very true, yeah.
As
well
I
as,
think so. Agree.
As well as like doing MMA, especially like for your family, you will get some of like you will get some like negative
criticism.
Yeah,
they will
like,
criticize you.
like,
You're crazy. Why you doing?
like,
You
why
don't
you doing
need.
this?
Your family
Yeah.
speak about this.
Well, they did like in the beginning, and they were like, you need to be careful and stuff like that. And
Yeah.
it's like everywhere. But then like I told them like I choose like this sport, and it's not only MMA where like you can get injuries. Like you can get injuries even if you're like walking like
Yeah, man, that's
like on
normal.
the street, So like it's a normal thing.
But you stopped to fight jiu-jitsu or not?
No, actually I
In competition
did
way?
no.
You compete a lot before.
I did actually. I fought in the
I remember you from competition. You were all the time. Keep going. I think you did. 1 year you didn't even miss the single one. You go for all.
No. Actually, like I was fighting like in every competition.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
it gave me actually like jiu-jitsu. It really gave me a good self-esteem, and it really
Confidence.
like made me the person who like I am today. Because without jiu-jitsu, like I won't be nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah. For me too, the jiu-jitsu give me a lot of self-esteem also.
Oh, for everyone.
It really
Also
like,
for
changed
me.
my life, So
True.
like when I was young, like I used to be like a little bit like aggressive, because like when like boys like starts making fun of you and stuff like that, like it doesn't matter like on like what kind of like fun or like what kind of like bullying or like something.
Bullying, yeah.
But like you just end up like sometimes having a fight with them or something, but violence won't fix anything, will just make it more worse and like worse. So when I started doing jiu-jitsu, like it really made me calm, and it really made me like, okay, like people will say anything, like by the end of the day. So like just leave them say, like and do what you like.
Yeah, that's true.
And when I was kids, I don't have a self-confidence to learning. I think that I cannot learn in things of the school, And when I start learning jiu-jitsu and I feel good, I got more self-esteem.
Because I think you actually realize that you can learn.
Yeah.
Through the jiu-jitsu, you learn, and then why you cannot learn the school, the material?
Yeah,
the
but
books?
inside in the classes between me and my friends, my friends got the content, let me know, you know.
Ah.
And I was very, very
Upset.
upset.
Yeah, and I believe also like jiu-jitsu it's not only like a game, it's a way of life as well. It really teaches you like how to be respectful like towards everyone, and in the first place like how to respect like yourself, you know, like how to be like like a guy who like doesn't have like a fear or like something, and like someone who's like
Who is aware of his strengths.
exactly, yeah,
Strength and traits and everything.
And man, Jigoro Kano, you know Jigoro Kano?
yeah.
He said this also. The judo is way of the life, and you say now about jiu-jitsu like this. And I think the more important to jiu-jitsu be way of the life, you know, the jiu-jitsu come for a school environment. I think this is very important, you know.
Because it can influence the life, not just the matter of the sports. It can build you up like in a better person, as you say now.
That's really true.
You are more calm, you're more aware of your power, of your strength, of your abilities, so you can protect others from yourself. We have this phrase in my country also, you know.
Yeah. And he is a real example that he comes from the jiu-jitsu school, you know.
True.
Actually, the school program is like it's really a great idea. Why? Because most of the kids like they don't have they don't know what they are capable of, or like what they are, or like what they can do, you know. So like jiu-jitsu, it really helped them a lot. It's not only me, like I know a lot of friends they used to train with me, but just like because of like studying or like because of other reasons, like they had to stop, but they still love the game, and then and as well like they still have that respect, you know, like wherever you see them, you just like end up saying "os," you know.
Yeah. But Leby, after you come to here, you come back to visit your country many times or not?
Well, I go like one time a year.
But is too much different the culture or not?
Well, compared to here, like it's not. It's just how I can say it. I mean, it's really it's the same culture.
Because you talk about violence. Here I didn't see violence, you know, but in Brazil it is a lot.
True.
And your country is like here without violence, or there is a little bit there?
No, actually, like there is a little bit, and trust me, like it's everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, the school they should fight also. Yeah.
And I want to ask, how many citizens Libya has nowadays? I read something about 6-7 million, something like this.
Yeah, but the 6-7 millions that was like 10 years ago.
Now, like, really?
Because
less or more?
No, I think it's more.
It's more.
And there's like I think there's about 4 millions outside Libya.
So like you have the people living abroad as well. Yeah.
True.
Where is your city?
It's called as Al Zawiya. It's like 45 minutes from Tripoli.
From Tripoli. But is it coastal city or?
Yeah, it's like on the beach.
It's coastal on the sea.
Yeah.
It has the sea. Yeah, nice.
It is actually, and so like we have the 4 seasons there, which is like really nice. So
it's not snowing, I guess. It's not snowing in the winter. It's cold, but it's not snowing like that.
Yeah.
And tell me, what was the culture of your place in a history before? What people do? How they survive? They mostly get food by fishing or hunting, or they planting the food. And how was the back times when you were young and stuff?
Well, when I was young, like so as I mentioned like earlier, my grandfather was a farmer, and my father like was helping him as well. So when I was young as well, like I used to help them like as well, and we used to like plant the like tomatoes and cucumbers, like a lot of
vegetable.
And as well as there's like the corn season. There's the watermelon like season.
So there is a lot of things that you are growing there.
True, yeah, and as well we had like chicken like in the farm, and we have like cows, we have sheep. So like we didn't need anything like to buy
from outside.
True, because you have like everything like fresh.
Yeah, and
And as well as like sometimes we go to the beach and we start to like
fishing.
getting some fish and stuff like that. So
So you were pretty independent there. You didn't depend about anybody. You whatever you need for food supplies you get from your own household
true.
there from your
Well, actually, like I still remember, like when I was 5 years old, I used to wake up like in the morning and then open the door and then go like to the fish. Like to the chicken, to the
Chicken
chicken
hut,
house and then
yeah.
like get the eggs and then like get the.
But did you enjoy this time?
Well, it was really nice. Like for me, this is like the best
Part.
like
Yeah, I think
like
the
China.
school
Yeah,
should
man.
teach these also, you know.
True.
They don't teach us this.
True, because when you compare back in the time and like
Yeah.
when you compare now,
Now.
you see like a lot of kids like they don't even go outside the house.
Yeah.
And every time like they have their phones or like the laptops
Order.
or like something and then order. So
Where are the chickens now? In the phone. Order the eggs, man.
The good talabat.
Yes. Crazy. Yeah,
true.
yeah. But this is nice. I like that I hear this. So you know you have the knowledge still left about agriculture. You will know nowadays you can handle it to grow some if you want it.
yes, yeah, sure.
Yeah, that's good.
True. Actually,
But the weather there is like here, hot like this or no?
no, it's
Four seasons.
It's 4 seasons.
Ah, 4
Four
seasons.
season.
But the thing, like, it is hot, but there's no the humidity.
Ah.
So
Humidity is lower than here.
Yeah.
Ah, that's good.
But play also soccer, football.
Well, before I used to play football, and I used to believe myself that
Like every
that
boy,
I was
man.
like a Messi or like a Ronaldo or something.
How is the schools and the education there by the government? The government give us support or not?
Well, the schools and universities are free, like for everyone. But the level of the education, like I'm not going to lie on you, I will be honest, which is like a little, like very low.
Brazil is like this also.
True.
But is it nowadays or was before
Well-
when was the former president?
Well, before it was okay. Like when it comes to like Arabic system, it's
Uh-huh.
okay. But like when it comes into like English system or like other languages, it was very low. And now it's like it's
More low than low.
more low than
Yeah.
the low. And as well because when I came here, like I didn't know anything in English. So for me, like adapting into
Was
like a
very
place where like you have to speak like a different language and stuff like that. It was
Yeah.
like a little bit hard, like for me.
And stressful, of course.
True. And the most hardest thing is me speaking with my Brazilian coach. Because like when I was young, I I don't know English.
Yeah.
So it was hard like to like
Communicate.
exactly.
Yeah, but also we from Brazil have one different English. Like
Yeah.
when you show the position, we say, take here, take that. Oh. Like looks, you know?
Yeah,
True. Yeah.
Some things different.
I know.
That's
I
very
know.
true.
But the good things that you are, like, how can I say, man? Our behavior is much open, you know? You can
Yeah.
make a good communication.
You can communicate.
True, yeah.
Because
As well, like Jiu-Jitsu taught me how to speak Portuguese, like as well, because of my Brazilian friends and
Yeah.
coaches and
Yeah.
stuff like that. So like, I can eu falo português mais ou menos.
Ah! Nice, man.
eu também.
He also.
These circumstances push us to learn the Portuguese. Yeah.
But have you been there in Brazil or not?
No, I haven't.
Man, you have to go there, man.
Yeah, we can go together, man.
And training also in one gym from Brazil to feel the guys. It's a very good experience also.
Actually, my coach offered me like to go with him like for a couple of times, but then like I had like I had to go like to my country and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know, like how to see like your family and like you have to see them since like you haven't seen them in like a year,
True,
like
true.
a year and a half. You know.
We have a brothers.
I do have a big brother. He lives in China.
Ah.
And he stays in the city where the corona came.
From Wuhan.
What he doing?
He's mechanical engineering.
Uh-huh.
So he was studying there, and then he graduated. Now he's doing like some business.
He studied there in China language.
Yeah.
Man.
And he knows how to speak Chinese now.
Well, he does, and for
Not-
me, I only know like 2 words, which is like ni hao and then like shishe, you know. So,
Man.
Anyhow.
But he cannot
Yeah.
study English there.
no, he can study English, but like they had to force him like to learn the language. Plus, you have to know like their language, like in terms like when it comes into if you want to go to the supermarket or like if you want to go out.
Yeah.
Because most of people there they don't speak English.
They don't speak English, man. There.
But have you been there also?
I've been there, yeah.
How is that? You like it?
It's nice. It's amazing. It just
The nature is also amazing.
it is. Yeah, it's just too much traffic.
Really?
And you know like there's one thing like it's really funny where like for us we see like the Chinese people like they all look the same, right?
Yeah.
Of
For me,
course.
like this.
But for them we all look the same.
Ah, really?
No, but this is what I noticed when I came here also. Yeah.
Not what?
For me, when I came to police college, all the students were the same for me. And they said for us, for coaches, because there was a lot of coaches from Serbia, they say, coach, you are all the same. You know? Yeah, this is normal thing. Yeah.
But man, I'm too much surprised how the China developing, you know, and come to world scenario.
Yeah.
You know, man.
Yeah. They develop a lot.
A lot, man. The economic
develop a lot.
things, the education things, too much, man.
True.
And like you can find anything there like in terms of technology. Anything you
Yeah,
want, you can
these
find
all.
it.
My phone there.
Anything.
Huawei, not more iPhone.
And the country, it's very nice, very clean.
Uh-huh.
The people, they just find like you might find something hard like to communicate with the Chinese people.
So they are friendly and hostile.
They are, but they prefer to communicate with their people. You know.
But man, I
Yeah.
saw some video. How is the food of there, man? It's crazy.
Okay.
It's like that. They eat, man. They got how can I say froggy?
Like the cockroach.
Cockroach, man.
Cockroach, man. Cockroach.
Man, you have one expression from Brazil that you have to get a cockroach blood when bad things come and you don't care, you know.
Yeah, you need to be calm. You have to not react to all bad things. They say you need to have the cockroach blood.
But did you try? I would like to try some things. One frog alive, no, but
I will stay out of this.
cockroach, I think I try, man. Did you try or not?
No, I did- no, well, actually, like I saw it in front of me, and then I was like,
And your brother, you brought it, that things?
well, he said he didn't, but I don't know because he's been there for like a few
For a
years.
long time. Maybe. Yeah, maybe.
Could be.
Could be.
But
yeah.
what is
Cannot
your
guarantee.
religion, Leby?
Muslim.
Muslim,
yeah.
But your country usually more people is Muslim or is another religion there?
So in Libya, there's 89% Muslims, and then 2% are Jewish. But
Is what?
Jewish.
Jews. Judeo. Jewish.
But they don't live in Libya, so like they live outside Libya.
That Judeo people.
Yeah.
I saw there is also 2% of Christians. Is that true or no?
There's no Christians.
There's no Christians.
Unless,
So that's
unless
wrong
like,
info.
Unless like if you find someone who like changed the religion or like.
But the people that use Kandura also?
Well, we don't use kandora like a lot. We wear like the normal clothes, and we only use kandora like on Fridays or like in Eid or like in Ramadan.
But
So our kandura is like totally different than the one.
I like the Kandura, man. You know, and I don't know if I'm right. You can tell me now is true or not. I saw the Kandura also. You can go for any situation. Like, is one important party, you can go with Kandura. Is one important event.
one official event. You
Yeah, can go with Kandura. It's like this.
That's true.
Yeah, I like that point.
Yeah, and everybody is the same.
Yeah.
You
Because in
cannot-
Brazil, if you use suits, that guy is more important. If you don't use suits,
Yeah, and
Like
everybody
a normal
is
guy.
Yeah. with Kandura, no.
That's true. But
very true.
before Kanduras were mandatory or no?
Where?
During the Gaddafi time or no, never. It was always like you said now.
It was like
yeah.
people wears like a normal clothes, but they are like more strict. So for the ladies needs to wear like the hijab and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And Leby, I hear also, that I want to make that question again. I hear also many guys say this, but without scientific study, they say.
I'm listening also.
They say the Kandura makes a problem to develop walking, developing motor skills. This is true for you or not? What you feel with Kandura?
Actually, like I don't see it like it's a problem because like I work Kandura like a lot and when I was like
And it's not hard.
students here like in Zaid Tani school, I used to work Kandura like every day.
But you
So
train
it's not
for
hard.
sports.
Yeah, true. It there's like one thing like the thing where like that affects like the motion or like the way of how the foot like looks. It's because of the kids like they don't cover them like when they are like babies.
Mm-hmm.
So like when you don't cover them like their legs doesn't come like straight. So like sometimes like it becomes like this. Yeah.
Narrow to each other, yeah.
No, but Brazil have these also.
Yeah.
The doctor makes something too.
Yeah, to change it.
True. But as you can see, like most of football players, like they have these legs.
This type, yeah. Inside, inverted feet.
Yeah.
Inverted feet inside, yeah.
True. Yeah.
And tell me about education in your country nowadays. Tell me about education in your country. Because before, with the Gaddafi regime, I remember the government from his country paid for you to choose whenever you want to
study
go to
abroad,
college, yeah? And they give you the money for apartment, for living, they pay the college and
Man,
everything,
very
you know?
nice.
That's true. Yeah, that's very true. It's so what you said is like very true. Also, like my father, he went to he stayed in the UK for like for 15 years.
Nice.
And he
Your
was-
brother used this opportunity also or no?
My brother, he went to China like after the
After,
Gaddafi's, yeah.
after.
So actually, like they used to pay for like the house and
Everything.
and like the flight ticket as well as like your food and like everything.
Yeah. And there was a lot of people in Serbia from Libya coming to study as well, I remember. That's why I know.
That's true. That's
Yeah,
very
yeah.
true.
But how you feel now? Here is your home or you miss a lot there?
Well, to be honest, like when I come here, I came when I was 11 years old. Now I'm 24. So
Yeah.
like I've been here more
More
than I've
than
been
you-
like 11.
yeah.
So like I call the UAE is like my home.
Yeah, I'm here 9 years and we also, I call here my home. Yeah.
True, yeah. But sometimes like you miss your family, you know, and like okay, like you talk to them like maybe like on video call or something, but when you see them, it's totally different than
Totally.
like talking to them like on the
I
phone.
agree.
Yeah, I miss my family and my friends also there.
True, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
And I miss also some things from the Brazilian culture also, Like one example, I cannot go out in the street without my t-shirt.
T-shirt,
yeah.
That's
Very normal.
very normal.
Yeah.
In Serbia also?
Yeah, it's normal.
It's not problem. The police not stop you.
No, nobody will stop you.
Yeah.
There is not a lot of people who are walking without t-shirt, but nobody will make a problem.
Hã?
Porrada, os Marcos Paulo
Quem tem?
comentou aqui. Falou, porrada, os.
Marcos Paulo say porrada.
Obrigado, Marcos. Marcos Paulo is one of the top guys actually, and I really love his jiu-jitsu game.
Yeah. He's very good,
He
yeah.
has really like nice guard.
Yeah, man. Max Paulo, man.
True.
Max Paulo, I want you here, man. Come to here. I invite you before, but you don't want to come. What you was talking, man? I have one question I forgot now.
We talk about education. And
about-
about home. About home.
I know,
T-shirts.
about-
About
t-shirts.
t-shirts. Yeah, about home.
Man, in Brazil, the people go inside the office supermarket with beach dress. You know?
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, man. No problem. That how you call that beach dress, man? I don't know, man.
Swimming suit.
Yeah.
The swimming.
You can go
clothes.
to the supermarket like this, no problem, man. They put wallet here inside. Many guys, old guys with big fat, you know. Man, it's very fun, man.
Well, to be honest, like I think it's a nice life, you know, like where you just
Yeah.
because many people like nowadays are like ashamed of like their bodies or something like this. So like when you show your body and like you go on the street, you just don't care about what people will say.
Your own country also, the schools is separate boys and girls also or not?
When I studied there, no.
No.
But now it's like now it's
Now it's separated.
Yeah.
Man, when I come to here, I think very strange. Like the toilet for women is here, and toilet for men is very far for another side. Man.
Yeah.
In Brazil, it's not like this, no.
No, in my country also.
Sometimes I go with my wife. She goes to toilet and I goes for another side.
You
very
go to
far.
another city.
Yeah,
you turn on
man.
the car.
It's like this house there.
Yes, yeah.
Man, but why like this, man?
Well, it just
Yeah,
you can say it like a culture,
Yeah, good.
but actually in Libya, like they are more conservative. So how can I say it? Like before, when you so from grade 1 to grade 6, like it's mixed. But as soon as you get like into a high school or something, like they start like
separate.
yeah.
But you never stop to think by yourself that toilets, that things that I told you now. You never stop to think about this.
No, actually,
Why the toilets like this, man?
actually, like on my school where like I used to study in Libya. So the boys' toilet was in the first floor and the ladies' toilet was in the second floor.
Man.
Yeah, to do not go by an accident, you know. Sometimes you can walk inside of the female and say, I forgot. But how you can mix the floor? Yeah. Hey, I wanted to ask you, how was the feeling before you go in that MMA match? Did you feel nervous? What thoughts did you have? Which kind of mindset you do before the fight? And what was the routine?
So I was working like on my game plan, like for the last week, and then I was just like focusing on what should I do, and like focusing more like on the game plan, as well as like I had to, you know, like it's my first like MMA fight, so of course I would be nervous.
Yeah,
because
I
I
can
don't know,
imagine, man.
because I don't know like what's going to happen, you know.
Yeah.
So for me, like I try to calm my calm
Calm yourself down to be, yeah.
like in the fight nights. So like.
But did you use some breathing techniques or something?
No, actually,
Nothing.
I didn't use that. But the thing, like, so like all my coaches was with me there, like in the warming up like area.
Your team there, yeah.
Yeah, and like we were just like laughing and like talking and stuff like
Relaxing.
that. So yeah, so like that boosted like my mood up. Like instead of me sitting
nice,
there like alone
nice,
and
nice, nice.
just like thinking, oh, the fight will be hard. No, I was just like relaxing, enjoying like the moment.
Yeah.
And then
True.
But that last fight now, the guy push you a lot or not? Because I remember that you go out, everything's fine here.
Well,
You feel something or not?
Well, there was two things, which is like the first time, like when I kicked the guy, like in the inside kick,
In the leg.
Yeah, so
Okay.
like I hit his knee, so like that hurted like my foot, like my
Ankle.
foot, yeah.
Ankle or
No, like
shin?
my foot, my
Front foot.
No, my
Foot.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I woke up the next day and like I couldn't even walk on it. I was like, okay, like it happens. And then the second thing like that happened to me, which is like I was calm like in the first 1 minute.
Yeah,
And
I
then,
saw
like,
that.
yeah, and then, like as soon as he hit me like with an overhand like on my
Cheek.
on my face here,
Yeah.
that really like woke me up. Like I was like, okay,
boom.
now it's like time.
It's real. The guy is really punching
Yeah,
me.
like now it's Pohada time.
Take care. Take care.
Yeah, and then like I just was cool. I just like took him down, and then
Yeah, I saw.
That's-
yeah.
that's how was like the game plan, which is like to get the guy to me, not me go to him. You know.
True.
Yeah,
True, very, very
sometimes
true.
also when
I
I
agree with this.
sometimes also when I fight jiu-jitsu, I feel like this. I stop, and happening some things that, man, now we start the fight. You know?
Yeah, for me also. The guy kick me or do something, take me down, boom, and I say, let's go.
Exactly.
But for me, the bad time, the more bad time when call my name, when say Gido, everyone, match one, match two. That time,
Legs
man,
down.
yeah.
Like the goosebumps, you know, like in your body and stuff like this.
Yeah.
Which music you choose to get in that fight?
Sorry.
Which music that you choose it?
Well, I chose the Moroccan song. So it's how I can say it, like I got inside before the music like starts, you know. So I was just like, so like when I was walking, I was like, where's the music? Where's the music?
Because he walks very fast.
Like I was rushing.
You didn't even pay attention about the song, anything. Just go there. Let's start.
Like all my
I
focus
can-
was inside the cage,
Yeah,
and then like
yeah,
and then
yeah,
like when
yeah.
I was walking, I was like, oh, the music didn't even
Yeah.
start.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, but this is normal actually for the first fight or for the first competition in any sport to be nervous and
That's
to
true,
get
yeah.
over it, and that's the most important
That's
thing.
very
Yeah.
true. There's only one thing which is I don't like to happen to me. You know, like most of people, like they just have their first fight and then they start like having this nose up. And they're like this ego. You know,
Yeah,
like they
yeah.
have the ego and they're like, oh, now like I'm a champion. I can win everyone. I can't lose. It's something I really don't want like that to happen
Yeah.
to me, because sometimes you lose and sometimes like you win. But I have learned as well, like from jiu-jitsu, is that you don't lose, that you learn.
Yeah,
that's true.
That's true.
That's true.
But I wanna see after later when you get more fights how started that trash talk. You know, I think someone will make start provoke you. You know.
Well, it will happen, but
Yeah.
like now we're just like starting, you know. So
Yeah.
You are setting the things up.
exactly.
But man, that event it makes a share dog. I think after, if I'm not wrong, 3 fights there you can make apply for one big event like UFC, something like this.
Well, that's my future. That's my future plan, actually. Like
Yeah,
to get into
man.
the
You are
UFC
in the-
and to be the next John Jones or like the next Anderson Silva.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice.
So like those guys are like my what's called like they are my role models.
How is your
Yeah.
division?
It's 84 now, but I will be going into 77, or like sometimes I will go into 70.
That's what I wanted to
No,
ask
70
you.
is too much weak, man.
No, it's not.
No,
Gee,
how is your
It's my height is 184.
yeah, but
70 is okay, man.
yeah, but did you struggle to cut the weight now for this fight or no?
Well, I
How
lost.
how tough is was?
It wasn't that tough actually, because it's not my first time that I lose the weight, because
Okay.
like in jiu-jitsu competition, like I used to lose the weight, but in this time like I had to lose like 6 kilos,
In how
like
one day?
within a day, yeah.
Yeah.
So like I got into the sauna, and then, like we had to do like the
Bath.
the towels, and
Towels.
then, like we did the English salt, the Epsom salts with
yeah.
the hot water.
Uh-huh.
So it wasn't really bad actually. And then in the morning I weighted 84.2.
Uh-huh.
Then at night in the same day I weighted 92.
Ish, man, 8 kilos.
Really
Yeah.
too much, man.
Ooh, nice. Yeah,
But you don't lose any performance with this.
No,
you don't
actually,
feel.
like I haven't lost any performance. Why? It's because so like I had Zayed as my what's called as like my nutritionist as well.
Yeah, nutritionist. Yeah.
Yeah, and then he told me like how to recover like
He guides you
like,
well.
doing yeah.
To supply you with the minerals and stuff. Did you know that GSP lost 20 kilos for each? 20 kilos, man.
But-
20 kilos.
But for how long time? I think.
One day, like this, something like
man,
this.
20
Yeah,
kilos.
because his weight was 94 or 96, and he drops to 78.
Man.
Even Habib, he's 86,
Even him.
85, and then he fights under 70.
Imagine, man. True. Yeah, I heard
Yeah,
about
yeah.
him
But
as well.
but I think more than 10, more than 6 kilos, I think you can lose performance, man. I believe this.
As a performance and as well as like it's not good for your kidneys because you take all the water like from
Yeah.
your body. So like it really like sometimes people get like dehydrated.
Yeah.
Like if you guys heard of Chris Cyborg, like one time like she lost the weight and then like she almost died because
I remember her.
yeah because there was no water like in her body.
I watched that documentary. You watched it? How she lost?
No.
Oh man,
I-
it's terrible.
She
to
was
watch.
like crying.
She
inside
was
the-
crying
yeah,
and
I
shivering.
this,
You're like,
yeah.
oh, I can't.
I don't know. I think they can make one regulation like you can lose maximum 6 kilos, 5 kilos. Sometimes.
Yeah, that's
the
that
other
is-
day you should be,
yeah.
you know.
That is up to the organization, you know.
Yeah.
They need to maintain the rules.
But how is the UFC? They have that regulation or it's
No,
free?
they
no.
don't have like it's free.
It's free, man.
Well, speaking about like after having like 3 matches and stuff like this, to be honest, like my goal is to be the UE Warrior champion, like to have the belt like first, and then from
Good.
there like.
To get that belt, do you know usually how many fights or no?
Well, usually like I don't know, but maybe 6 fights, 5 fights.
But you know who is the belted guy now? In your
So
division?
far, there is no one.
No one.
No one. Yeah.
Ah.
Because what's called because like in the UE Warriors there's the Arabia version and there's the international version.
Mm-hmm. But what you
Ah.
played?
I fought in the
Arabia.
in the Arabia.
in the
But
radio.
Arabia is a belt also, no?
Yes, but it was like the third time now.
Ah, because it's
Yeah,
new.
it's
Yeah,
new.
because it's
Yeah,
new.
it's new, and they will manage to find the champion.
Yeah, I think you get a belt of this. After get the belt of this, go to international.
Go to international.
Yeah.
Get both belts and man, to market.
Too much belts, man.
No, if you get both belts,
Yeah,
to
that's
what
true.
market for him,
That's
you
true.
know?
That's true. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, he can arrange. You can arrange. I think also he can arrange after better fights and everything
Like step by
with the
step.
with the managers and stuff. Yeah.
I'm still 24, so
Yeah, you have time. You are exactly in the right time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think if young more than this, also you make a problem for our body, you know.
Yeah. True.
And what your brother say, man, after he see your fight?
Well, my brother was very happy, like, and then he was like,
He's not afraid
well, afraid of.
of you, like
Getting injured. And
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah. I think.
Well, he was afraid actually, and then so you know, like when you have a brother, because he's 5 years older than.
Uh-huh.
Older
Older than
so,
you?
Yeah, so like what we did, like when we were young, like I used to fight with him.
So if you I say just in case you lost, he will say, you didn't fight with me that bad. You kicked my ass before.
But man, my brother also he's 9 years under me.
Younger, yeah.
Younger than me, and we fought before. Lembra que a gente já brigou e tudo?
That's the brother's love, man.
True,
Yeah.
you know, but like now, like I told him, okay, so like before that you used to beat me, but like, do you want to fight now?
Yeah.
Same. I was like, yeah.
Okay, how are you? Changing the topic, huh?
True, yeah. As well as my
Yeah,
father was
nice.
really happy, like for me, and all my family, like they were happy for me as well. Like they were afraid because I might get injured or something like this, but
Yeah.
it's the bad that it's like the way that I choose, you know.
Yeah, man. Very nice, very nice.
True. And tell me, did you finish the college here, something, or?
Well, college I haven't finished it yet, but I have graduated from Cambridge High School.
Uh-huh. Oh, good.
and I'm
Nice.
still
You're studying something or?
right now like I'm not studying like
Uh-huh.
I'm studying like in hold. I have finished 2 years.
Uh-huh.
I still have like 2 more years like to go.
Which field you are?
I did international business.
Uh-huh. Nice.
But I think if you want now live by MMA player, you don't have time to study, work, and training. You should choose.
Yeah, but especially now because of Corona and stuff, I was thinking of doing like
Ah,
online classes.
yeah.
And yeah, you are very like right because
There is not too much time left.
there is no time now because I'm working, I'm training
True.
MMA, and sometimes MMA you have to train like 3 times a day.
Yeah, no, I think you can work and training, but make three things.
It's hard.
It's hard.
It's hard.
And how many times now? How many times you're training? Daily, weekly?
So
How are you dividing trainings? Are you training MMA or you go jiu-jitsu and then ground and pound, then stand up? How you manage the trainings?
so like after Ramadan, like I started doing my strict camp.
Uh-huh.
How it was like 6 days a week.
Okay.
So how I do it is I do I do two, 3, 2, 2, 3, 2.
Uh-huh. Trainings.
So like 2 trainings a day, and then like the next day I do like 3 trainings a day,
Oh,
and
man.
then I do like 2 trainings a day, and then I do like 2 trainings a day,
Oh,
and then
man.
like 3 trainings a day, and then 2 trainings a day, and then like Friday was my off day,
Uh-huh.
and then like on Thursday night I just like do the ice bath just like to recover my body as well, and Saturday was the pohada day.
Man.
Porrada na cabeça.
Man.
A lot of trainings. But did you manage to recover?
Well, I did actually, yeah. Because I was doing the ice bath and like I was resting like on Friday, so I managed like to recover really well.
Good.
To be honest, I hated every single day of like training, man, because it was really hard. Like,
But did you managing the trainings by intensity? Some training is less lower intensity than high.
So
When you have 3 trainings,
so
how?
like when I do the 3 trainings in like in the morning, I just do it like easy.
So very low intensity.
Yeah, low, and
Yeah.
then and then like in the middle, I just do it like intense, and then like the one at night, I just do it like 50% or like
Technical.
60%. Yeah,
Technical, something like this. Yeah, it's fine.
So it was okay actually.
Manageable.
Yeah, and then on the Saturday, like on the fighting day, they used to
Porrada day.
I used to hit it, like trust me, because why? Because like we used to do like 3 rounds of like 5 minutes, and then we are like a group of people. So like, what do? They put me in the middle.
Yeah.
And then like
And
I
then
fight
you
one
change.
guy like 2 minutes and a half, and then I fight another guy like 2 minutes and a half, and then I rest for like 1 minute, and then
Another
a new
2 guys. New
fresh guys comes, and they're like the
Yeah,
first
man, too much tough. No, man.
Yeah.
I trained like this before, but nowadays I'm not designed to train like this. You know.
Me also, and it was tough. But do you using protection?
sorry
Are you using protection for the shins,
No,
for
for-
head,
like,
on the trainings?
like for the shin and like for the head,
Yeah.
because we were fighting like with with the
Small
MMA
gloves.
gloves, yeah,
You're using?
MMA
Yeah,
gloves.
yeah, you should. Yeah, it's better.
For me now, I think I don't have like a vital energy, you know, to get
Yeah.
on train like this, you know.
Yeah, I know. Before I also,
it's too much hard, man. I know how is the train like this. Too much hard.
I know also, I did it. Because I was preparing 3 times for MMA event, and then I said,
Yeah, but you make similar also in jiu-jitsu, you know. Stay in the middle, come knee
Yeah.
one, man.
they are jumping on you.
That's true. That's very true. Yeah.
You have a problem with the diet or no? Like, man, I miss eat sweet. I miss eat something. You have a problem? It's okay.
Well, I don't like sweets, so
Nice.
That's good.
yeah, and I just eat like healthy food. Sometimes like when it comes like once a month or something, I just like break that chain, because if you keep eating healthy like the whole time, like your body will just will get adapt to it. but sometimes like you need to shock your body, you know, like
Yeah.
you need to put something like inside your body, like unhealthy, just like to make to like keep going again.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
good
You know what I
conception.
mean?
I never hear about this.
Yeah, they call it the cheating day.
Like that, yeah.
That
like
day
the-
you can eat everything.
True.
No, but I never hear. I hear that there is that
Cheating day.
cheating day, but to how can I say?
But you didn't know that it's for to shock your body. To
Yeah,
get,
just to man, I need to eat some trash food because I miss, you know.
Yeah,
just
yeah,
to
yeah,
your
yeah.
mind come down.
yeah.
because we will think of it like because like the junk food is like on, like you will see it on the TV, on the phone, like on the street. So like sometimes like it comes like to your mind, and then you will be like, oh, why I am eating healthy and I can't eat, you know, like one
But
day
it's
or
true,
something
yeah,
like that.
yeah, because it's coming out your mind,
Yeah,
man.
it's
You
like
see
always
every
in
time.
your mind, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, because subconsciously they are installing in your mind the
True.
things. One magician, he showed one video about himself for audience, for many people. And he tell them after that video, okay, guys, now write one object, whichever you like, and everybody write the sun. And he said, did you make the sun? And they say, yeah, how you know? Because in my video that you look about me, there was on every picture, there was the sun in one way. So I
Man,
install it on
gets in
you
there,
subconsciously.
that's-
Yeah.
But
That's
interesting
true.
because this happening a lot with me and my brother. We are here, we have all good food here, and we start to look talabat, you know,
Yeah.
to make our order.
Why?
But because this, man,
Of course.
it's one manipulation, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very true. That is.
But you fight against this, or is okay for you to eat well
Well, the last month I was eating healthy, you know, like
without problem?
no, actually, like it wasn't a problem because I got used to it, and it was really nice. And like I told you that I don't like sweets.
But I think this is related to his childhood, man.
Yeah.
Because they installed for you the healthy food way back in your country. Because you have everything in your garden. Everything you took from you didn't have the sweets.
True, yeah. And like we only have like sometimes like once a week like in a chocolate, but
Yeah, but
I just
yeah, man. You didn't think. You didn't have desire.
True.
I like it. Too much.
Nice.
Ice cream, chocolate, cheesecake. Have you been
Don't-
tried cheesecake or not? Did you try cheesecake?
The cheesecake, no.
Man.
You should. We recommend highly.
No, but when I tried, because I never tried in Brazil before.
Me neither.
And when I tried here, in the first time, my body told me, say for me, it's not good. But after, I think the chemical things, you know.
Yeah. True.
True.
Yeah, but first time I got this, man, that manipulation of the things. You know?
You didn't know about this.
You know,
Ah,
yeah.
good.
And I didn't believe it. I never stopped to think about this.
You
You know, I think many things happen also with these electronic
Many.
things are also
Many,
show
many,
have to
many.
change.
True. It's also I mean like nowadays like the technology it's really like playing a big role like in our life. So it's even like some people they're struggling to like sleep. It's because like they put their phones like next to them and the Wi-Fi is like open. So like it sends like signals like into your body. So it doesn't make your body like relax or like sleep well, you know.
Does it?
It doesn't.
Your brother is engineer of what?
He's mechanical engineering.
But he speak about this also. He knows more things. You know?
But that's what I wanted to ask you as well. What is your daily routine? How you start your day? How you end up your day? Are you using your phone before you go to sleep, or you're not watching the screen because of the blue light? You know about this blue light. If you use the phone, that you are giving the signal to your brain to do not produce melatonin.
Yeah.
You know? Do you know?
No,
about
I know
this?
that if you look for the phone, you can't sleep. I know.
Yeah,
this.
because it's sending that blue light is sending the information to your brain to do not produce melatonin, and your sleep is bad or even you cannot go to sleep as well.
Crazy, man.
And what I hear also that these days our focus is minimized on the 10 seconds because a lot of screen that most of time 10 seconds we looking something, then we switch, then we look, then we switch.
I saw also that movement to switch in the phone is make us addicted. If you don't have the phone, you miss that movement, you know.
Yeah. True.
Man, you can forget your key of the car, your ID, but the phone you don't forget, you know.
Man. No way.
Hey, but tell me about your daily routine. How you start your day? Do you have some routine in the morning that you like to do, or?
So like I love eggs.
Me too, man. Eggs, man.
Like morning eggs are like
Must,
like
like
a
must.
must.
Yeah,
But what you use to cooking? Which oil?
Olive oil.
Olive oil.
Olive oil, yeah.
Because that's another one oil is not good, you know.
No.
Sunflower.
Actually. It's
Yeah.
It's also the reason that I'm using olive oil is because like in our farm like we had the olive trees. So we had to like take the olives like to the shop and then, like bring the olive oil back. So like we use it for like the whole year. Like we didn't need to like buy like the sunflower oil and stuff.
Yeah.
Like I just got used to it, you know.
Very
Yeah,
nice.
And it tastes really good actually.
But you use it just to cook or you pass out on the skin, something like this or no?
Not the one here. Like the one I have like I have like in Libya,
Libya?
because like that I know it's like from the farm and it's like 100% like pure.
Natural,
Exactly,
pure.
yeah. So what we do, it's like an old way of like treating people. So they put the oil like on the like to
Wounds.
make it hot.
To make
And
it
then
hot.
and then they start like rubbing on it and stuff like that. Like if you have a problem or like if you have a pain or like if you have the
Eczema.
yeah.
Stuff like this.
And
Rush
True,
also, yeah.
true. And it's also like if you have a cough or something, like you just take like a small shot of it.
But warm or cold?
No, like warm.
Warm.
Warm,
You warm it up and took a shot
Yeah,
of the
yeah.
olive oil. Oh, nice. I
Okay.
didn't know about this.
Yeah.
So
me too.
it's really
I
good
didn't know.
actually. Like it's really good.
And what you eat? Just legs in the morning or something more?
Eggs, oats, and cucumber.
Cucumber.
Yeah, but did you get sleepy from oats?
Sorry.
Are you getting sleepy from the oats?
No.
Yeah, that's good.
And then after that, like I take my supplements,
Uh-huh.
and then like I go for like a training. I come back. I have so like in the days where I have a competition like soon, I just like have like 6 to 5 meals a day. And like when I don't have like a competition, I just have like 4 meals or like 3 meals a day.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, so like when I have the 6 meals a day, I just like try to cook like for the whole day. So because like sometimes if you have training and stuff like that, and then, like it's hard, and as well as like especially if you have like 2 trainings a day and you have work, you just come home, like all you think about is like the bed and like sleep. You know?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true.
True, yeah. So like I used to cook like for the whole day, and then like I take with me like to the training, and then when I finish training, like I eat in the place of the training because I know if I go home there, I will just sleep and then like leave the food, you know.
Yeah.
But what do you think about vegan diet? You like eat meat or don't like eat meat?
Well, I am a meat lover actually. I like the churrasco.
Yeah, churrasco. He likes also.
It's nice. Picanha as well, yeah.
Yeah.
It's really nice, and I like the feijão.
Feijão.
It's-
You don't have your account, feijão?
No, we don't actually. To be honest, like the first time that I have tried it here, I was like, tastes really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know feijão, David?
Huh?
You know feijão?
Feijão, I know, but I'm not a beans lover.
Yeah, black.
For me, black bean, any beans, I don't like.
So
I don't
also
know.
there's
You don't like it?
Beans like beans, no.
Feijão, I think feijão is beans.
Yeah, but I don't like.
Crazy.
also there's farofa.
Farofa.
What is farofa? I don't know.
It's like garlic and
Is on powder.
Powder?
but you put something
Ah.
garlicky.
Ah.
Sometimes put eggs also inside. Olive oil also.
Tapioca. Did you try tapioca?
No, actually.
Tapioca is nice.
Is it the
In many
sweet,
ways.
Is it the sweet or?
No.
Neutral.
Neutral. Is one. How can I say, man?
It's the root.
Yeah.
It's one root. Actually,
I think you
root
know,
of
man.
plant.
Of the palm trees?
No. Of some, I don't know how big the plant of tapioca is, Jidu. The green part.
We try show here.
Okay.
But the internet here.
No, root like how can I say? Like potato.
Okay, yeah,
It's
yeah,
the
yeah,
root,
yeah,
the
yeah.
root part.
Okay.
But with a powder of this, you know.
And they make
nice.
powder from it, and then you can mix it. Even you can cut that tapioca and cook it. Use it with the eggs and cheese. It's nice.
That's really nice.
And cheese, I like a lot. You like cheese?
I love cheese, man.
Yeah.
I love cheese. Now, like you're making me very hungry, man.
But first time here, I see halloumi cheese. Don't have in Brazil halloumi cheese.
No, in my country either.
But how is halloumi cheese? Come from how is what's the different, man?
To be honest, like I really don't have what's the ingredients there. But what I love to do it is I love to put it like in the barbecue grill.
Yeah, of course.
And
Then you just
It's
enjoy.
amazing.
Yeah.
Another thing else that I got very strange here. The people like eat a lot spice. Same in your country also is that
Spicy.
spicy.
Yeah.
But man, I can't believe one time first time when I came here, I saw one chicken with red things.
Yeah. And
In Brazil, when you get one chicken like this, you put like that cream of tomato, you know?
Okay.
sauce.
Yeah.
It's
with
not spicy.
tomato sauce is not spicy. Yeah.
And I didn't speak English in that time. I say, I want one chicken like that. Like that, red color. When I put inside, I can't believe the guys eat like this,
it
man.
is, man. It is, yeah.
But you like spice a lot? or no?
Well, I like not spicy because when I eat spicy, like I start like sweating, you know, like
Yeah, me
like,
also.
like comes
Burning,
from here. Yeah,
dragon.
like, no way.
No, but about the taste, for you is good. Hello, for you is good. It's strong spice for you is okay.
Yeah, it's totally okay. I don't like to like if
To
I
sweat.
eat spicy, the AC needs to be like very, 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 very strong.
Ah, man, for me I
When,
can't.
when he eats spicy, he's cutting the weight, you know?
Yeah.
He's sweating.
Like a sauna, man.
Yes, exactly, man.
But it is one thing.
Exactly.
It is like I don't know. It's for healthy, for protect with warm, something like this or not.
What do you mean exactly?
Like you eat spicy to don't get worms inside.
To have a better immunity, to clean your
Yes.
digestion.
It is one reason.
Could be.
No, it can be.
But
Can be.
I don't have any like information about it.
Spicy has a lot of contains a lot of vitamin C actually. Spicy things when
And
food is spicy.
antioxidant also.
Yeah, I didn't know about it, but
Yeah.
most
But
probably.
it's like really nice. And regarding about the vegan and stuff like that, I mean, it's how like okay, it's nice to be a vegan, and I totally respect like everyone who's like vegan and stuff like this. And then when I was young, when someone tells me that like that they are vegan, all I think about is like the grass or like something that like they eat like the grass and you know, like everything like green, you know, like and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But when I came here, I just like realized that they can eat many other things,
Yeah.
but they just can't eat like the white meat or like the red meat and stuff like that, which is healthy, but in the same time like. I don't know. Like for me, I love meat, so
Yeah.
it's hard for me. Like,
And
I don't know. There is a big argue about vegans and meat lovers and carnivores.
And man, I think Burger King or McDonald's make one vegan burger also, you know?
Come on,
Maybe
man.
fake
Come
meat.
on, man.
Man,
Man, I think we need to eat meat, man. That's my opinion. We need some ingredients from meat that we cannot get from just plants. You know?
I think that we don't need, but I'm addicted now of meat, you know?
well, to be honest, it's like meat. It has like especially meat. It has the glutamine,
Uh-huh.
which is like we can't find it like in other like
Yeah.
vegan food or like something. So like there's a lot of like vitamins or like minerals where like you can't find them in vegans, but you find them like in meat and like chicken and like stuff. So as Dover said, it's a big argue like
Big,
between
big.
both of these guys. But in the same time, like there's like the supplements for like the vegan people where they can have the things that they
True.
can't eat from.
But Libby, when you was in the farm, you go to kill one pork, one chicken. You do this
Well, yes.
that's the point. That's my point because when I see in the supermarket the meats, I'm not imagining
Killing.
this killing. But for me, killing is hard.
Well, actually, like we don't have like pork in Libya. So like we have like sheep and we have like
Lamb.
Chicken, lamb.
and stuff like that. So like what we do is we used to like not to say kill, but like slaughter.
Slaughter, yeah.
Yeah, because kill is like sometimes people would say, "Oh, you killed someone." No,
Yeah, but
like-
you do
but
it.
like, yeah, I did it many times.
Man, it's not hard for you.
No, actually, it's just
But it's
because
how should be,
because
man.
like I have learned it because I saw my father like how he does it. Like when I was young, like he used to say like, "Come hold the neck and like stuff
Yeah.
like that." And then, like there's another thing where like in the farm, so we used to have like a game like a small toy where like we take it from the olive tree. And so like we take a big stick like in the shape of Y.
I know I have these also in my
Yeah,
culture.
and like we take rubbers and like we take.
Well, I don't know how they call it in English.
But I took
but
this
I know
from the
what you're
guava
saying.
plant. You know guava?
Yeah.
Guava, yeah.
You make from guava plant.
Yes,
Yeah.
but we use it like from the olive tree. And what I used to do is because we had like birds.
Yeah.
Like birds, and like I used to like hunt them. Like once it fall down, I used to run and like make the fire like down on the ground and then like take the
Feathers.
feathers, then just like
Man.
barbecue it, you know.
One time was my grandfather has also a farm. And he said, Chido, help me take that chicken. Man, the chicken coming for me, I run away, man.
Yeah, but I think it's actually the natural way which we did before. We go to hunt, we kill the animals. And tell me, when you go for a fishing, what you do with the fish? You don't kill the fish. Of course you kill the fish.
Yeah.
But nobody's saying, why we kill the fish, you know?
Yeah, but man, I mean, very, how can I say, man? I don't have words in English, but in my experience that I had before for fish, just in the private sea, to take a fish, you know how it is. They give one specific food for fish, like dogfish.
Yeah, and then you catch it. Bam.
Yeah, and that tastes very bad, man.
Yeah, you went to a fish farm.
Yeah.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah,
But fishing here, it's like really nice experience actually.
Did you go?
I would recommend you guys like to do it. Yes, I did.
Open sea?
Open sea, yeah. It's really
Nice.
amazing actually. Like
Which fish you went for?
so like we got the hamur.
Hamur? Is this big
we,
one?
We got like the shari.
Shari is?
It's like the smaller than the hamur fish.
But clean, make everything.
yeah.
Nice, man.
Hey, it's not hard.
I don't know.
Really? Man. You have one specific knife to clean it,
Yes.
then cut the head open, take the guts out, finish.
I don't know. I know just make a
And you put the
barbecue.
spices and make it on the barbecue.
Exactly.
But you say don't eat pork because of the religion.
Yes, because of
But
the religion.
it is there pork or not?
No, actually, like there is no pork there.
You pray also 5 times a day also.
But there's the wild pork. There's because there's
Wild
two
bears.
types, yeah.
Wild bears.
Yeah, there's like 2 types of like pork. So we have the one who lives like in the
Wild bears.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wild Bears, yeah.
I'm try like the taste of lamb here, but I'm not adapting. In Brazil, I have one lamb also from there. I like it a lot, but here I don't know why.
Me neither. I
What
don't
type
know
of
why.
like lamb did you try here? Because the best lamb here is the Australian one.
I don't
Australian
know.
is like the best one here.
I don't know. But the Brazil is a lot also. I like from there, you know. But here I try, and how can I say also we eat a lot there, and I like it. Man, that part of the dog you make it like this.
Tail.
The tail,
Yeah, you eat this. I like it this, you know.
like in from which animal?
From lamb,
the-
from the cow.
Yeah, we do as well.
Yeah.
And there's one thing. It's like in Libya. I don't know if you guys do it or something. Like we eat the balls of the sheep.
Yeah, there from,
Yeah.
from the
My country, they also do
Like
it.
the testicles of like the sheep.
Yeah, yeah,
which is
yeah.
like they say it has a lot of like benefits. You know,
Yeah, they
I
say
didn't
also.
know.
Yeah, they say this also.
I didn't know.
it's like you make it in like in the barbecue and stuff.
But
like
some people eat also this cerebro, you know.
The brain, yeah.
The brain.
that. Yeah, we do it actually. Like we
Really?
Do it, yeah.
In my country, my father used to eat brain and
You know, like one day is I still remember I would never like forget like this day. So my grandmother was making like a soap, like from the cow's head.
head.
So like they cut it and stuff like that, and they're like so like I was going to like eat the soap, and then I saw the eye like inside the soap. I was like,
Crazy, man. But I saw also that the Muslim guys, it is one like way or ritual to kill the animal.
yes,
Right?
yeah.
You
So-
do like this also?
Yeah, yeah. So like it's supposed to be like the head of it like it's supposed to be pointed into the Islamic we say it qibla. And then what's kind of
To the holy ground.
yeah to the and the one in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, the Mecca.
Yeah, and then we just say like we start saying like some
Prayer.
some like prayers and stuff like that. And then we just like
That
like
point,
slaughter.
I think too much important, you know, because I believe that moment where the animal get some energy, and in that way, it's not like an industry, you know, they put the animals in bad situation, bad,
Yes.
you know, like this is
And-
totally different.
Yeah, and adrenaline will not be produced inside of
True,
it.
true as well. Like I think you guys heard of like halal meat.
Yeah, halal. Yeah.
So like this is the halal way.
Yeah, you need to follow those.
Yeah, and like the reason of
steps.
like following those that the meat can stay longer for like many years. Like if you do it like in this way, and then you put it inside the fridge, the meat won't get
Won't get rotten.
yes.
Nice.
And, like, it will
Ah.
stay. It will stay like for a couple of days. So like for us for the second eat, not
Yeah.
so
Now this
Yeah,
Eid,
yeah,
which
yeah,
is
yeah.
coming exactly
the one,
now.
The one like in 2 weeks. So like
Yeah.
what we do is like all the family like gathers together, and then we get like 10 lambs, like we slaughter them all, and then we hang them like in the trees. They're, like
To dry out.
to like dry and like to make barbecue and like to like everyone eats and stuff.
But
like
Libby, can I buy the meat buy that way in the supermarket or no?
What do you mean?
Here.
No, I go to supermarket. I wanna buy the meat that people
Like in
kill.
halal way.
Yeah.
Here it's like everywhere. Like the whole meat is like halal here.
But
Here's-
how I know there is one things to know or
No,
not?
because it's a Muslim country. But like if you go to like a non-Muslim country or something, you need to ask them like if the meat is halal or not.
Here is mandatory.
Yeah.
Nice.
Here is all kind of meat that you buy here is killed
halal.
by that
But
way.
how they get assured, man?
Because they have the license and they have some
It's the
procedures. I
government
don't know.
rules here, actually.
Government rule, yeah. And every meat has this mark stamp halal certificate, certified halal.
I'll check now. This.
Yeah, you will see if you
Very
take
nice.
a look.
So now to the end, we're gonna say some words like I can say life. What come in your mind? You say to us. You answer us. You got the game or not?
Well,
If I say mom and you say like mom is all life for me, and I say father and something.
You will say father, see. First thing that came on your mind.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
So jiu-jitsu.
It's my life.
Home country.
It's the first place and my best childhood.
Okay.
And education.
It's one of my top priorities.
Nice. MMA.
It's my future job.
Nice. God.
Is the one that we belongs to.
And different religion.
When it comes into different religion, for me, I don't care about the religion as long as as long as the person's like nice with me and like very respectful. The religion like comes the last, because by the end of the day, like we all have the same God.
Yeah. And last word for you.
Experience.
Taught me a lot of things.
Okay. Nice. Good.
Okay, you want to say the last things for we finish here for your fans, for something?
For the end,
Yeah.
anything you want to say.
I would like to thank everyone that was part of my life since I was born, and I would like to thank my coaches and my father. I want to thank everyone who like helped me to become like the person who I am today, and I'm really grateful like for this. And this is only like the beginning, and wait for this name.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I hope when we get a famous, you come here again.
Of course,
Yeah.
You can finish.
Thank you so much.